Welcome everybody to the Nico Show. I'm of course your host, Nico, as for all of you who don't know me.
Of course.
Now, I'm here again with my brother for life, Joshua Wallerick. Now,
nice to be on your show again, Nico.
yes,
I appreciate
again, from that brief commercial break. But I've been watching the TV lately, and I noticed these game shows give away a lot of money. Have you noticed that?
Like, they give away quite a bit of money.
Deal or No Deal. They are trying to give away $1 million.
Now, where do they get this money?
That's what I want to figure out too.
Now, what would you like to know?
Do you think all of it is from the sponsors? From the sponsors paying them to get the commercials that they could put on the show and sponsor? Like, hey, this is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Trademark of Coca-Cola Company, 1991. Anyway,
I don't think so. I really don't.
You don't. Where do you think it comes from, Josh? Please tell me.
You know, it's tough to say. I honestly have no idea, folks. Believe it or not, I don't know.
He's baffled. He's baffled.
I'm flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. Oh man, I cannot believe this. We were both flabbergasted. But you know, another question. Now, on the radio, I have heard a lot of these pills that apparently can enlarge your penis.
I've heard of them.
Do you think this should be allowed to the general public?
I would think so. Some males feel a little lacking of manliness, if you know what I'm saying.
Speak for yourself there, Josh.
I'm certainly not speaking for myself, but it's true. Some men do. Apparently, they do. Otherwise, they would not sell these things and not make enough money to continue selling them.
Are you basically saying that white people don't have big penises?
I'm certainly not saying that, because I'm one of those white people who feels that you are stereotyping, very much so, Nico.
Me? Well, I believe there's one movie called Blazing Saddles that me and you have both watched together.
Hilarious movie, folks. Rent it.
Rent it, Blazing Saddles. Anyway,
buy it, as a matter of fact. Don't rent
Walmart, go to Walmart. Always low price, $9.99. But in there, the white woman said to the black sheriff, that is it true about what they say about the black people? And she was shown, and she was blown away, or she blew away somebody, if you know what I mean. But what would you think about that? Do you think that is a horrible stereotype that people just say for no reason?
You know, I can honestly not say, folks. I have not looked at another man's cock. You'll probably be happy to know. Now, some people may have. I don't think anybody in this room has.
No, not really.
At least I hope not. And who knows? They were in the dark. Who knows what the hell she was grabbing or looking at? She could have been looking at his eyes. We don't know, folks. But anyway, buy the movie Blazing Saddles by Mel Brooks. Good movie. You'll enjoy it. I did. You will.
Now, next to our next subject. Well, people have been calling baseball the lazy man sport. Now,
are they?
Yes, because quite frankly, they're fat and they don't run. But what is your outlooks on this?
Well, personally, I do not like baseball.
Me neither, but you know.
Although I do like the Mets. Mostly people out there don't agree with me. But hey, that's just me. But I don't watch it enough to like a good team, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, me neither. I like the Yankees, but I don't watch it.
Okay. Anyway, that's over. But I don't think that baseball's a lazy man's sport. I do think it takes quite a bit of skill to do certain things that they do. Pitching, of course. People pitching 90-some miles an hour, very impressive. People in the outfield, they don't have to move too much, but they get done what they need to, and they're getting paid for playing a sport, so I give it to them, you know. Give them a nice round of applause. I think that they're doing what they are getting paid to, play baseball.
Very well put there, Josh.
Thank you.
Now, that leads me to the next question about being paid to do what you have to do. Prostitutes, they are paid to be prostitutes. As you know, naturally, I think that's what they pay for. But let's say that with all these STDs going around, do you think that this should be more under wraps? Like the cops should come here and stop this as soon as possible?
Well,
to stop probably the spread of STDs. Do you know what I'm getting at?
I understand you, Nico, very well. There are a lot of states and places that are trying to stop hookerism. For those of you who don't know, prostitution.
As you may.
it's not really working that well, but some don't care about it. You know, it's really their choice, but they are hurting other people if they do not use a condom. So, folks, use them.
This brings my next question. Using protection.
Protection, yes. Well, now, what kind of protection are we talking about exactly? Are we talking about armor, like in battle, or bulletproof vest?
I believe with sex, you're not supposed to use a condom or a rubber. As people might
For
say.
those of you who don't know, see, I was completely taken off guard there. I didn't know what kind of protection he was talking about. If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. But did you know that a condom is only 88% effective?
I've heard that, yes.
Now, what about the other 12%?
Other 12% means it's not effective.
But
now it's effective against most things.
Do you now feel safer knowing that there's still a 12% chance of something happening?
Yeah. Not 100% safe, but the safest thing is not doing it at all. But we know, everybody knows they're going to do it eventually.
Eventually.
Sorry, young viewers.
Well, yes.
But the 88%, it's pretty good. That's a B plus.
It is a B plus.
That's a solid B plus.
That's a B plus for all you people who have grades. To all you people who have D's, B plus is like good for you. Exactly.
Yeah, 88%. I'd take that.
I think it's much more effective than pulling out, or you know.
That's because a lot of men can, or choose not to do so.
You know the average man can only go 4 minutes.
I've heard that.
I've heard that too. But you know, yes, we'll have to find out.
Eventually.
Eventually. But you know, above average. That's what we usually are with everything that we do.
And most of the things.
Most of the things. Which brings me to the next question: being above the rest. Do you think that to get to the top, you have to do anything possible to get there?
Well,
how far would you go to the top? Would you kill a man?
Who are we talking about killing?
Anybody. Anybody in general.
Well, if I just... No, I don't think I would.
Anybody, like a complete stranger?
No, I don't think I would. To be honest, I wouldn't want to deal with the criminal minds, all that stuff. I don't think I can handle that. But there's a pretty long way people would go to get to the top. I would not betray my friends to get to the top, especially my good friends, such as the Nico, whose show I'm currently on. And if I betrayed him, maybe I couldn't be on the show. Then who the hell would you be watching, huh? No. Yes, I don't think I would kill a man, no. Or betray friends. I think there's quite a long way I could go, but not too far.
Alright.
I think everybody understands.
This leads me to my last and final question. Probably the most important question of the show. The Right Now show with Nico Perez. Now, I want to congratulate you firsthand that I found out recently you have a new girlfriend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, viewers.
It's
true.
He is taken. But I have to know, what do you think is the main point of a relationship? Like, what has... Excuse me.
Pardon us, folks.
Hello.
Just soak it all in while I'm here. It's his father.
Yes, this is me. Come on down. What I win? Alright, I will be there. I will be there. Alright.
So we'll continue this question.
We will continue. Now, what do you think makes a good relationship work? Like, what do you think is the most important thing in a relationship? Personally, can I say mine first? I think trust. You have to have trust.
You do. I agree.
Trust, to me, is the most important thing in the world for a relationship. If you do not trust the person, then why are you with them? That's my question to you, America. Why are you with that person if you do not trust them? It really grinds my gears. Now, Josh, what do you think?
Well, Peter.
I don't think so, Tim.
Me neither. But what I believe, there's quite a few things now. It's hard to say. There's a lot of things. Trust is definitely a huge one. You have to trust the person you're with. Personality is a big thing. You have to always have that personality. Have similar interests. Get along with them good. I think getting along mostly. But, you know, there's a lot of families fighting, wife and husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, and a lot of you stupid people. No, not you. I'm not saying anybody. They're stupid. Quite a few ignorant people that are dumb and stupid and whatnot. Stay with people while getting beaten, fighting all the time. And there has been a recent example of this by a certain family that I know. But, yeah, don't mention names. A certain family that I know, but that's a different story completely. But anyway, that's what I feel. Trust. Personality.
And that, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Thank you, Josh, for being on my show.
I want to
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming into my home. I appreciate it.
Now,
America, it was nice talking to all of you.
The Right Now show with Nico Perez will, well,
continue eventually.
Eventually.